Web 2.0 has changed the way we work together online, blurring the lines between professionals and so-called amateurs.
The world is becoming a very small village. It is our responsibility to collaborate in connecting cultures.
That was Professor Amr Atia from Ain Shams University in Cairo, Egypt, speaking at a recent panel discussion on architecture and cross-cultural collaboration in the virtual world of Second Life. The event was hosted by the US Department of State and brought a sizable crowd from over a dozen countries to Public Diplomacy Island. In his opening remarks, Wisconsin-based architect John Bruchot said public involvement can benefit any planning process, especially in his field.
This could really make architecture so much more participatory when you can literally occupy buildings together before you break ground.
User-generated architecture, says Bruchot, is a challenge for many of his colleagues.
Architecture places so much emphasis on the hero architect that creates signature designs or masterpieces. In fact, that represents such a tiny fraction of what our cities really consist of.
Bruchot practices what he preaches. His WikiTree tool allows amateurs and pros alike to design and build without having to meet in the physical realm. Judy Cockram from the University of Auckland in New Zealand agrees that real-time online collaboration can transcend boundaries.
When you're putting a wall together, rubbing shoulders with that other avatar changes your decision-making. We tend to realize our similarities, but we can observe differences, and it generates an empathy for each other.
Cockram and her diverse student body seem to be implementing what US President Barack Obama promised the audience in his Cairo speech back in June 2009.
And we will match promising Muslim students with internships in America and create a new online network so a young person in Kansas can communicate instantly with a young person in Cairo.
And just months after Mr. Obama addressed the Muslim world, Amr Atia in Egypt and urban planner David Denton from Los Angeles built the shopping mall Reflections in Second Life via their respective avatars, Archie Vita and DB Bailey.
I would get up early in the morning. We would overlap for a couple of hours and meet avatar to avatar. I can't imagine designing a building any other way now.
While Denton has experimented with more playful structures in Second Life, he focused on functionality for the Reflections project. Presenting the results to the client was done with no paperwork.
Got the avatars and walked him through the building. And he said to me when he pointed to the screen, "This does not lie." I came to realize that so many clients don't really understand architectural drawings.
Construction of the 130,000 square meter complex has recently begun in a suburb of Cairo. 2 graduates from Ain Shams University participated in the design phase. Professor Atia says they embraced virtual world technology.
We were able to collaborate and design the spaces together, feel the materials, and see the colors. It was very easy to mobilize our team.
Inspired by President Obama's vision, Atia's plans for the future include joint lectures with universities in the United States. Preparatory sessions are underway, facilitated again by Second Life.
Traditionally, our students have been using cardboard models, hand sketches, or 3D Max. The students now are learning how to build in Second Life. It proved to be easier, cheaper, and most importantly, participatory.
As the event wraps up, William E. May from the Department of State is pleased with the outcome.
These folks really are bridging cultures, nationalities, the issues with what they're doing.
Agreed, Bill. Working together like this, I can see many issues falling by the wayside, making room for the big picture. Imagine the possibilities. From Public Diplomacy Island and Second Life, I'm Draxtor Despres.